All right, fellas, here we're back in a Pokemon TCG Pocket video where we got ourselves the official announcement of the Shining Revelry, all right, themed booster pack, which is very interesting, because not only is it obviously there's a lot in it, right? There's shiny Pokemon, which is great, but there's also the fact that it is another subset of the A2 series, which is the set for Space Time Smackdown and Triumphant Light. So that's interesting. We kind of probably expected, another series kind of like Dialga and Palkia, where it's got, two booster packs, maybe three or whatever. Could have been like Unova, could have been Paldea, whatever. But no, they went with this, which has shiny Pokemon and, well, Paldea as well. So let's just watch the trailer here. Or at least look at it. Obviously, opening view as we've all seen. But it's got shiny Pokemon, and that's a lot of shiny Pokemon to kind of like digest. If we go back a little bit more here, you can see the Varoom, Charizard, Wugtrio, Pachirisu, and Lucario, which are all, and the Beedrill, which are all on the pack artwork for the set. So yeah, shiny Pokemon. It's a themed booster pack. Very, very cool. Open the set up. Yeah, here, whatever. Cool. Probably just, yeah, the shiny Charizard with its full art, and it's a new Charizard, right? So it's not the same as the old one. Obviously, shiny Lucario EX. Obviously, Lucario's not had an EX card before, so this is new. Very nice to see. And then the regular shinies as well here, which again are different from other versions, even though I don't think we've even had a regular version of any of those, especially the Paldea Pokemon, which we haven't had any of. Also introducing not only just shiny Pokemon, as the main focus, but also we have other full arts and new cards like that, like this Tatsugiri here. Obviously, again, Paldea has had not a ton of representation. Guillotine Rush here on this Pinsir. I like this Pinsir because I know this is an X and Y era pack artwork. I forget which set, but I remember I have this card. I have multiple of this card, actually. I think it might be Breakthrough? This might be Breakthrough Pinsir. Anyway, there's also this Sprigatito here, so we're probably going to be getting a Meowscarada. Also, trainer Pokemon Red and Iono, two very popular trainers. I mean, this set's going to, they're going to try and bring in money with this. And this is going to be available on March 27th, so Thursday, a little under a week, 6 days basically. Actually, this is technically in PST, so it's probably going to be exactly a week, most likely March 28th. But yeah, that's pretty insane, honestly. Just, they're really dropping a lot of the hype stuff early. Like, I would really expected a lot of the stuff to be saved for, like, big moments. Like, I could have expected shiny Pokemon to be an anniversary, right? Like, bring in shiny Charizard, shiny Mewtwo, stuff like that. I could have seen that being shiny Pokemon. Well, nope, they're just dropping it here, which is definitely interesting to see. So we'll just guess have to see how they go about it. But we do also have some card reveals. No, I'm not gonna join your pro. I'm glad. Whatever. Yeah, here are some of the card reveals. We have Sprigatito, Pinsir, Beedrill, Charizard, well, Beedrill EX, Charizard EX, Wiglet, Wugtrio EX, and some other ones here. Yeah, so we're gonna have Shiny Wiglet and Shiny Wugtrio, but also Wugtrio EX, maybe Shiny Wugtrio EX. What's the red's effects? I'm very curious. During this turn, attacks used by our Pokemon do plus 20 damage to your Pokemon, opponent's active EX Pokemon. That's not bad. So it's basically Giovanni. It's like Giovanni, but better. Obviously, only if you're attacking EX Pokemon, but that's kind of funny given like how red kind of works. So that's interesting to see. But yeah, I also got the Charizard and Lucario here. I do want to look and see what does the Iono do? Each player shuffles their cards in their hand, and then draws that many cards. Shuffles their cards into their hand. Okay, so they draw the same amount of cards that they had, I guess. Anyway, cool effect, random. Nice. But yeah, obviously the big one on this is shiny Pokemon, but even aside from shiny Pokemon, look at these EXs. Like, obviously a redo of Charizard and Pikachu is interesting, but then EXs for Beedrill is very random. A Wugtrio and Quagsire for the Paldea piece and Tinkaton as well, but then also Giratina, Lucario, Bibarel. That's very interesting for sure, especially Giratina. Giratina has gotten something in each of the three new sets. It's got its origin form, I believe, in Space Time Smackdown, its altered form in Triumphant Light, and then the EX form here, which is in terrible quality for this set. Once during your turn, you may take a psychic energy from your energy zone attached to this Pokemon. If you use this ability, your turn ends. Okay, that's not bad. This Pokemon also does 20 damage. So why? I guess because it's basic? Okay, whatever. And it has like decent energy. Whatever. Okay, cool. Barrel being I love the barrel. Another colorless thing. It's also heal 30 damage. 100 pound. Okay, that's interesting. Definitely gonna work pretty well with some of those other energy battery fellas. Okay, cool. Speaking of, have Pachirisu as a new one. This Pachirisu, attach energy to your electric Pokemon. That's very, very interesting too. So these are only, I believe these are only cards that have been like officially revealed. They're not officially, maybe officially, I don't know. Whatever, some type of reveal has happened to them. I guess this is our one so far, but obviously the focus on shiny Pokemon is going to be interesting. This is a new symbol. We have a 2 logo shiny, a 2 shiny, like whatever. Like there's 2-star here, and then there's this new logo, which I think might have been that file, this like the icon that's been in the data mine files for a while, but hopefully it's not a new rarity. Like it just have this be 2-star, but like with this little effect here, because if these are rarer, then that just kind of sucks. It just is adding more unnecessary annoyance to it, especially if their big focus on the set is going to be shiny Pokemon. Like, is the gold card going to be a shiny gold card with like these 3 shiny star icons? Is that like, is it going to be like double the rarity of already extremely rare gold cards? Who's the immersive going to be? Is it going to be immersive Charizard? Is it going to be Lucario? And looking at this set, it looks like it's only one booster pack, so it's not, 2 sets, right? Or multiple sets, so it's only going to have, one immersive and whatnot. It's all just interesting. We also have EX starter deck missions, which are for all these Pokemon. This reveals all the official EXs for the set. Okay, maybe not all of them, but at least most of them. Maybe it's not all of them. Either way, by the way, if all these Pokemon get shinies, that's interesting. Shiny Giratina is going to be a big one. That's going to be sick. But yeah, obviously, the new missions. I do need to get missions done for the 2 other series, which I would do on video or like stream or something, but I don't have a capture card for my phone, so that's just not going to happen. But whatever, it's fine. I'll figure it out eventually. But yeah, shiny Pokemon are in TCG Pocket now. It really is so crazy that they're kind of just like putting all this out there super, super quickly. Like we went from the initial Genetic Apex stuff to then introducing we obviously I got like Mew EX, a Celebi EX and stuff like that, some mythicals and whatnot. Nothing really too crazy outside of that. I guess we got trading as well. But then we also got Pokemon tools in the Triumphant Space Time Smackdown set, and as well as Diagon Palkia. And then they immediately dropped Arceus right after, which is very weird to me. I mean, again, like if you look at the Charizard and Pikachu's here, obviously you can see we can get multiple EXs of the same Pokemon. I mean, that's going to happen eventually. Like we're going to get a lot of these depending on how long this game goes on. But dropping Arceus super early was very, very interesting of a choice to me. And now we're getting shinies? Like what? What are you going to tell me? That the next set's going to feature Mega Pokemon? I mean, I could see it, frankly. But I honestly expect that probably to be the anniversary set, because that will be around the time of Legends ZA's release. Or they could just do it a little bit early, At this point, who knows? Who cares? It's definitely interesting to see, though, and it's like also if this set is like a special set or something like that and doesn't feature shiny Pokemon, and we don't get like shiny Pokemon in every set, then that's interesting to see like how often we could get these shiny sets. Like, is it gonna be once a year? Is it gonna be once, every, or like twice a year or something like that? Because obviously in the actual TCG card game, we've got sets like Shining Fates, Hidden Fates, Paldean Fates, and all of those sets are basically once per TCG generation, which lasts about 3 to 4 years, I think. We'll see how that's going to work with the Mega era. If we get Megas and shiny Megas, I'm going to be fucking either really hyped or really pissed. I haven't really decided yet. But whatever. Let's hope it's fine. But are we going to be getting these potentially, as like a themed booster pack every year or two? Or is it going to be something that we get like, every set they're going to sprinkle in a few shiny Pokemon? Because again, the rarity looks different. Like we want to look at that Charizard here again. You can see it's got this little icon down here that's different, and it could just be a straight up rare version. Like obviously it's a full art, it's a 2, basically what is a 2-star, but is it going to have the same rate as the non-shiny 2-star Charizard? Or are we even going to get this Charizard in the form of a 2-star card, or will it just be the shiny Charizard? Because they effectively are the same card, but this one's shiny, right? Which is obviously going to make it more valuable, but it's already more valuable because it's a 2-star card basically. So are these going to replace 2-stars, or are they going to be implemented alongside 2-stars in this set? Obviously, 2-star itself is not going to be replaced because Red's a 2-star, but like at least for this Pokemon, basically, am I asking, are we going to get full art 2-star Charizard as well as this, or is this going to be the replacement for that card? I would rather it be that, because I don't want them to make these even rarer than they need to be, because rates are not that great as is. And pack points is already extremely difficult to get on a lot of sets, especially the amount that you need in order to actually like pull these cards. If these cards don't manage to actually take more pack points than a 2-star, card, right? Let's just hope, right? And again, to mention it, this is the reason that this set we know for a fact is not like gonna probably not gonna have multiple booster packs is the fact that it is called A2B, which if we want to look here at Triumphant Light, it is A2A, meaning that again this is a subset of Space Time Smackdown, which is series A2. Well, this being A2B means it's going to be another subset alongside Triumphant Light. So very interesting to drop it here. Very interesting to see that we're not getting another set of like, A3 booster packs, which is fine. I'm okay with that. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's just something that I didn't really expect. Like, please, yes, give us more time to not have to fucking summon on so much stuff, right? Obviously, there's a lot going into this as is, but whatever. It is what it is. Frankly, I think I'd rather them drop monthly boosters and just do it as one pack every month, but that's neither here nor there. Either way, yeah, this set's definitely gonna be very hype, definitely very interesting for sure. I'm still focusing on trying to get like some of the stuff in the Dialga packs on Space Time Smackdown, and I'm definitely still trying to get a lot of the stuff from Triumphant Light. I have not gotten all the Power Link Pokemon or the Link Pokemon, whatever. Power Link's just the one that comes to my mind immediately for some reason. And also, I have not gotten the Arceus Immersive, which are my only real goals. If I can get those and I get the Arceus Immersive, I'm good. I don't care. I've already got a regular Arceus EX. I do also with the Glaceon, but well, if I can get a second copy of regular Glaceon, I'll probably be fine. Like, I'm good, right? Like, I'm good. I'll be fine as long as I can get that stuff, so. And then I can move on to the set and be happy, but I've still got a lot of backlog myself on the stages, which, again, we're going to be getting more of those because every booster pack comes with these starter deck missions, which, we get, like, 15, 20 stages alongside each of them, so it's going to be a lot to cover, right? A lot of stuff, a lot of content, so we'll see how it goes. Obviously, dropping March 28th. March 28th at 6 UTC. Do not know what that is in my time zone, but yeah, so basically, pretty much another week from now is when we're going to be getting this stuff. Yeah, so I don't have much else to add. We could look theoretically at more of these cards if we really wanted to, but we'll just save it for when the set's actually officially revealed. We know a lot of the cards. Maybe some of the leaks we'll take a look at the stuff, but whatever. So yeah, let me know what you think about the addition of Shining Revelry in the TCG Pocket game, as well as like, do you think it's a little bit early for this? Do you think it's fine to release this stuff this early? Like, what do you like? Basically, give me some thoughts on how you think the Pokemon Company or DNA or whoever is handling the releases of stuff in this game. I know a lot of people are pretty upset about the fact that we get like a booster pack every month because people are still trying to catch up on old sets, but I don't know. I think that's just kind of how it is a lot of times. It's like, pay money or, you'll just have to deal with it, basically, which I don't like saying, and I don't really believe is a great idea, but hey, that's just kind of the sacrifice made with a lot of these games that are, you can play for free and deal with not having all the good stuff, or you can pay money as they want you to keep the game, alive and obviously make their own buck, and well, get all the stuff you want to, but hey, that's up to the people. That's whatever. I can't really make any input on that. That varies person to person. But yeah, I'll see you later. Hope you all enjoyed. Peace.